Hey babeses, guess who? Random Chinese geisha lady. Just kidding, it's me. How are you? Oh my god, it's come back. What the hell's going on? Go away. It's me, I'm just kidding, it's me, it was me all along. It was Superman. That's who it was. Better do my shout outs. First one is to my friend Maisie. Hey Ma. She lives across the road. And we had some fun sledging last year. And my second shout out goes to... Fuck, who's it for? Oh yeah, it's the Bee. It's Bieber. Bee's my busy, innit? Married on Facebook. I'm not actually gay, I'm very straight. So here's what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about today is why toiletries are such a great gift. I mean, we all ask ourselves time and time again every year, why the fuck have I got a load of impulse and bath bombs in my present pile? You know, like, what is going on there? I mean, I've got loads from about 2 years ago. I think one of the main reasons really is because it's a very, very easy gift to give. If you get given someone who you don't know from Jack for Secret Santa and you're just like, what the fuck am I going to get them? Simple. You just go into Boots or Superdrug or whatever you shop. If you can't afford that, you can go to Just Beauty. And you just waltz in and you just like, oh, impulse spray set of 5 luxurious scents. Have it. She will love that. Or he. Saying that, if anyone's ever thinking of buying me some toiletries, go coconut. I love coconut. You can't ever go wrong with coconut and me. Coconut and me are just like best friends. We will never ever be worlds apart, baby. Don't get me started. I'm gonna let the secret out here, okay? Molten Brown, very expensive. Molten Brown's business must just rely on rich people coming to buy fellow rich friends gifts, because it's not like some woman would actually waltz in there and be like, ooh, I want to buy myself some honeydew and bluebell soap. You know, like no one does that. No one buys like toiletry shit themselves. They just buy it for someone that they don't even know, because hello. What are you doing? Well, sorry about that little Skype call there. Don't worry, yeah, if you can't afford Molten Brown stuff for people, if your granny is expecting you to go down to your local Molten Brown, which I think if you live in Bath is located near the podium somewhere, might be wrong, don't let her expect you to go in there and buy her one of those fat sets that includes like honey scrub and jasmine shower gel and florist buttercream and this, that, body milk. She can forget that. She can throw that out the window. Because you don't expect things like that from teenagers who are penniless. We want to spend our money on ourselves. We want to go to Urban Outfitters and buy clothes that are ridiculously expensive. And we also want to, you know, just, like, buy stuff. You know, who wants to spend that much on Granny? But never fear, Abby has got the answer. I always do. I don't know if any of you have heard of a little thing called Bayliss and Harding. Now, Bayliss and Harding, this stuff looks exactly the same to Molten Brown. I will just show you now. Same fonts, look. Both got silver lids, both the same size, probably smell the same. I just wanted to show you this because I thought it was really cool. This is also from Bayliss and Harding. How cool is this? It has a little sequin coat. Yay! Who knew that you could get coat for body wash? Which I'm excited to use. Anyway, so cut to the chase here, get back onto the point. I always seem to go off the point. The reason why Bayliss and Harding is so great is because it's like, it looks the same as all that Molten Brown shit. So people think you've gone out and spent a fortune. Actually, it's dirt cheap. And they sell it in all the cheap places like Sainsbury's and TK Maxx. So you can go out, you can buy a few, like, you know, body washes and buttermilks and whatever they call it these days, and your granny thinks you spent a fortune, and she will do the favour in return. But the thing is, there's one downside to all of this. There's a downside to everything in life. You've got to know that by now. You know, there's a downside to tea. It makes you wee lots. I'm sorry to put it out there, but it does. There's a downside to, what can I find around me? Washing baskets. They break and take up loads of room. Who needs one of those when you can got your arms, you know? Yeah, so the downside to molten brown's great. The downside to Bayliss and Harding now is that people won't believe you when you've spent a load of money on it, because the secret is out. And it's been around for a good year now. Everybody has at least been to TK Maxx recently, or one of their supermarkets, and learned that, look at this, whee! And learned that Bayliss and Harding are cheap. You know, the secret is out. Which leads me to my next little point here. Good business plan. Just invent some Ponzi-looking soap brand. You'll do fucking amazing for like a good 2 years, and then just like sell it on to someone else who thinks it'll be great. Oh, do you know what you could call it? You could call it Posh Wash. How good is that? I mean, like, you know, just rhyming, griming. I should be rapping on the streets, to be honest, but I've never really taken to that sort of thing. I thought I'd stick to my vlogging. I think every Christmas and birthday we always seem to be given at least one thing from Lush. And I find with Lush, you know, that's great. That is really nice. You have bought me a shower sparkle bath bomb, but I am never going to use that. That is going to fester at the back of my drawer, like, you know, leaking glitter and fizzing and, you know, like dropping off a couple of rose hips every month. Okay, nice thought. You're probably going to spend like £4 on that, but I'm not ever going to use it. And it gets stuck to like yellow packaging, and then it smells weird, and then you go to use it, and it makes a stain in your bath. Just, if you want to buy me something from Lush, buy me something like that moisturiser or that jelly. I never use it, but the jelly's cool. You just slap it like that. Now, you may think there's one downside to this whole thing of toiletries being such a big gift and all that. You know, we can't buy them for men. You know, you can't buy toiletry sets for men. It's not like manly enough, whatever. No, you can. Trust me, I do it for my stepdad every single year. Buy them a set of Lynx with shower gel and matching spray, or Adidas, and they're like, oh yeah, look at this. I'm gonna smell like a man. Shh. Woo, Lynx chocolate. I'm gonna turn into a chocolate man who's walking down the road in the advert, and all the girls start eating him, and it's really weird. But yeah, no, they love it. Give them a bit of masculinity. You think they hate it? They love it. Very masculine to smell like a man.
Please subscribe to Abby's channel.
Cheers, mate.